Hi everybody, Charlie Chittister at Midwest Family Lending. Good to have you back. We're going to discuss budgets this week. I take this very, very seriously because most people don't have a budget, and if they do, they don't do it very well and modify it once in a while to where it's actually something that can be used. A budget says how much you make versus how much you spend, and hopefully you have money left over. Not to where you're having, oh, I spent too much, now my credit card balances keep going up and I can't pay them off. So, as you learn to earn, you learn to live, you learn to save, you learn to invest, you learn to donate and give back. We covered the learn to earn previously with trying to get the salary that you want with the education and the training that you need. Now we're going to talk about learning to live. So if you are out of school now, let's say, and you got a $30,000 per year job, that's $2,500 per month gross. Now, we discussed how you have some of the taxes and deductions taken out. So the $2,500 you get each month, you're actually going to bring home $2,000 or somewhere close to that. So that $2,000, you get to spend that on whatever, however you want. And I'm sure that feels like a lot of money, but let's go through it. Let's say you got rent for $500. And this is stuff you have to cover, not even what you want to yet. You got your car, let's say $300. Your car insurance, another $100. And let's say your utilities are $100. So your heat, your air, your water, your electricity, stuff you've got to have to live and make sure you're comfortable. So of all those things, you're going to have about $1,000 a month. Okay, well, now we've got $1,000 left over for your discretionary. Now your discretionary, I take and have a lot of pieces in here that are just going to be variable expenses. They're not something you can really put a hard dollar amount to. You have to budget accordingly because you may have some months are strong and some months are maybe a little short. So let's talk about gas. All right, how much do you drive per week? You got $1,000 left per month. Let's break this down to make it easier. $250 every week to take and cover gas, groceries, going out to eat for lunch if you don't take your lunch to work, or going out at night, going to movies. You're going to take and cover any other utilities that we didn't put in the have-to-haves. Cell phone, cable TV, satellite dish, internet, I don't care what items there are. Clothing, anything else you want to buy. You want a new watch. You need to save up for a ring. I don't know what you're planning for. But you have $250 a week to do that. All right, of $250, how much you spend on gas? My guess is you drive quite a bit. So let's take and say you're going to spend $50 in gas. You're also going to take and spend probably $50 to $100 in your cell phone. So between the two, let's say 50 and 50. So there's $100. And then you're going to spend groceries. Now, how much do you eat per week? Do you like ramen noodles? Do you like steak? Well, my guess is you could probably get by on about $50 a week if you're kind of pinching your pennies and you're not really buying a whole lot. So we're up to $150. Okay, now we're going to take and cover your cable TV, and you're going to cover your internet. And if you're lucky, you're going to get all that or what you want for about $100. We just ate up your $150 and you haven't bought any clothes yet. So this is very important why we want to take and see exactly what you have to have, what you want to have, and when you use those credit cards that I said are a very, very good tool to have, if you use them properly, it's very scary if you don't. Because once you start charging that credit card, you don't have money left each month. Just making the minimum payment doesn't cut it. You're going to get that balance bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's not something you can get out of until you start making more or cutting your expenses, and then you're behind the eight ball. So when you go through a budget, talk to your parents, talk to your friends. I really want to see you in your advisory groups right now. Go through what you think your budget is. And there's going to be a form you're going to get. I want you to put down any expenses you think you can come up with. That's going to be another encouragement for you to take and learn to earn and get the income that you want. Life isn't all about money, but you have to have enough to live and do what you want to do. So get where you want to go, learn to earn, and then we want to take and learn to live, because we cannot live outside of our means and still be happy and not just dig yourself a hole that you're going to hate. So be financially responsible, spend what you earn or less, and you'll make your life a lot easier, and then you can help others as well. Good luck. Look forward to hearing how things go.